Dicey, wake up.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away!
Yeah.
Hurry!
Let's
she's in
fuck
our
it up.
sights. Not today, spider monster!
Freeze a crowd. Spider-Man. Mon? Gotta catch 'em all, Spider-Man.
You! Oh, wait!
Please. Please, Sister Ghost. So much is happening around me. There's like mechs. Giant knights.
Did you see those robots?
Clock.
What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Careful now, careful now. Nothing. Shoot this. Okay. What else is there? There's lots of 3s, which is good because that means we're town 3. Okay, some more money. Ghost? The spider gondola. Ooh, fancy. There's a town of people. Wait, she went inside the gondola.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
All 3 of the kids got picked. Also, they were all born on the same day.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
He's done. Let's go. Ooh. It's a side quest, huh? A bell. 3 town square. 3 clockwork robots. Is that what town 3 is? Oh. Hammer's taken on the lance. I didn't think the lance was good not on a horse.
Threedom was a district tearing itself apart in a 3-way civil war. A murdered father. 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed.
Who's the queen?
And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
I've got cars to trade. Don't you want to follow suit? I know you do.
Money?
Oh, hello. You've made it to Threetown, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cars, eh?
Manny Dex? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
You're gonna stalk me the whole way, aren't you? But how did you manage to get out of 2 Town?
let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Oh? Okay, well let's buy this because it keeps telling me to in the hints. And let's say crystal curse. Oh, we're so close. Maybe we should... Oh, we're 280 away. Oh, that much money I've got. 150. Let's buy this. Here's a gift for being a loyal customer. A golden pin. Let's go damage. Bam. We got Shadow Man, Poison, even weapon. Each hit. Well, that sounds cool. Can't afford it. Summon a vengeful spirit of Vortown. It moves slowly, damaging actions caught in its path. Okay. What happened in Vortown? That's a card. Thanks, money.
Find them. Let none who attack the king.
I'm noble, you understand.
None of them.
Heck, most of us. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
It looks like it's seen better days.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
That must be nice for you.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then it belonged to the Lord or King of Threedom, before his murder.
You knew the king? You know the triplets? If you're royal, why aren't you...
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed civil war started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
I'll do that for you, I guess, at some point.
Protect the king. Protect the king. He's in danger. We have to.
Ding the bell? No. No ding. Sir?
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
Sure do.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings?
Oh, the three siblings? Yes, of course.
Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
None of them.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my survey.
Yay!
Call me crazy. I've got half a mind to.
Hello?
What was I?
Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
He's a friend in trouble and I'm worried.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
So have you actually seen any kids running around?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Well, thanks for whatever this was. Something about a nanny? Hello, sir?
The attack has begun!
Ma'am?
The king must be saved!
Attack? From where? Which king? I thought he was killed.
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
I'm even. Who are you? I'm even. What's your name?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
The king you mentioned, is that who you used to protect?
Oh, even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Right. I don't.
What? How did you know my name?
You told it to me a few seconds ago? It was a lucky guess.
A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
I see. Town 3 has memory problems.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay.
Wow, it's
Bernard.
pretty cold in here and dark too.
I see, so he's wearing a 6 dice on his head and a 6 dice on his chest. Kinda just looks like he's a tower of like a weird costume, but I guess his dice costume's weird, so well. Oh. My hair touched the microphone right as that happened. Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
That's Bernard. Did you see where he went?
Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Oh. Who's this Shadow Man?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Oh, well, he's already got him then. Okay, well, thanks. You didn't actually explain to me what the Shadow Man was. You just said people know. Well, why would I ask? Excuse me, have you seen a kid?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Have you seen a boy? Yay high in 6 uniform?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's
Shove me.
probably got him.
Everyone seems to fear him.
As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Why are there 2 blue dots there? Quest. Excuse me, have you seen a kid?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Please, it's important. My friend's in trouble.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
The Shadow Man.
Oh, you really are in over your head.
I know you know... Well, I know you know how to find the Shadow Man. Tell me.
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Please do.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
So he's a ghost?
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Okay, thank you. Don't take it personally if I die.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Yeah, I would.
The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to see the Shadow Man.
He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done.
Oh, really?
Snuff out Muddy Grow Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun.
Thanks, I think.
Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet. You want to know about
You just told me the same
Shadow
thing that the last lady told me, so that's not super helpful. You did show me that, though. Go, go, go. This way? Oh. Never mind going there. I see. Cheers, bro.
Dicey, over there!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
You're being watched by lots of people, I hope. At least me. Hello? Free candy. Well, Shadow Man's cute. He looks like a gimp.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, Even, is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
Shadow Man? You think I'm afraid of you? Because I'm not.
That may be true, but there is another truth.
That, unless you release Burn, I'm going to punch you?
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
What are you?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
Let Bernard go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Release him now. This is literal kidnapping.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
Skip the pleasantries. What will you trade for Bernie?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
I'm tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace.
End the war.
I want the triplets war to end.
You're a monster. What do you care of peace? No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and the flower type.
No, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, They are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror.
Aww.
And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end this war? How?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
Did the dice give it away? That's just my costume friend wears and...
Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
How do you know about my sister? How do you know about Odd?
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
That poor woman, completely mad.
So we're gonna just let the Shadow Man eat other children so we can save our friend. Is that right?
Have you seen Nishka?
Nishka?
Who's there? Tell me now, or I'll...
Nishka, are you in trouble?
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
Earlier today, Nishka, we spoke about the king of this land, remember?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
Did one of the triplets murder the king? I'm sorry, Nishka, but did the king die?
No, I was there to protect him. I was his bodyguard, and he was betrayed. We were betrayed. Done wrong by someone who wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, I'm sorry, please don't cry.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
Can you remember something that could help stop the war? Okay, do I have to ask the hard questions?
I'm afraid
of
that
course.
these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back.
Like
Can
the
you
King's
find
Crown?
these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
How can I convince the triplets to give me all 4 things?
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about?
Right.
Oh, if only I could remember.
Dementia. I'll return to you 4 objects, all things to find the battlefield, but it's all I have to go on. Okay, I won't.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
You see this shit, Dicey? What were we talking about?
If I could see her again,
Right.
I'd tell her that I miss her.
That's it?
It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
We've already done this.
Do come see me.
I just wanted to ask you about that other thing, but whatever, we're out of here. We're gonna... Actually, we're just gonna check the store before we go. Okay, Dicey, you're gonna have to hold on to me just now. This. Oh wait, we're gonna have to change our deck. Oh, we can go further. No. Let's have a look. What do we not want? I don't like the Dicey Boom Boom. It kind of just gets me every time. Save changes? Yes. Hup. You rolled 3-3-3-3. Lance Van, do ba da ba ba. I'm a boy. And then it will be Hammer's turn. Who's that?
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
He made Lance attack with the 3 roll.